Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Playhouse SMP episode. Today, as you can see, we're starting off right here in front of our zombie spawner and in the hole that we dug out. Now, I have been in a creative world designing the building or church is going to go around here, and if you give me a minute, I will put it up using Lightmatica. What is Lightmatica, you say? Well, it is a mod that you can use with Java Edition to save schematics and then place those schematics again so you can build multiple stuff over and over again without having to do things from memory or from a picture. Now, there is quite a few people that are using it. Now, I would like to point out if you watch any of the Empire SMP players, many of those are using them. Fwip has stated that he's using them. Gemini Tay, I believe, also is using them, along with a few other, like Smallish Beans, and oh yes, even that multi-million subscriber LD Shadow Lady. None of them have really a tutorial on how to use it. So for that, I would suggest that you look up Logical Geek Boy. I'll put a link or an iCard up in the corner there, right to his video about Lightmatica. He also goes over Mini HUD, as that's what you see in my upper left hand corner of the screen. That's always showing coordinates, a lot like Bedrock. Up there, as you can see it, up there in the left hand corner, it shows me the direction of basing and stuff. He also goes over how to use that and some of the settings that you can do with that. So I would completely suggest checking his video out. Alright, give me a minute and I will get this set up so that y'all can see what the plans is. And so a lot of this space is going to have to be cleared out even more because it turned out to be bigger than I even expected. Alright, I have the Lightmatica schematic in place and we're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. There we go. There is the very tippy top. There's the bottom. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff to clear out of the way. Right here. Alright. I'm going to need to go to sleep real quick here shortly. So, as you can see, this is a quite a large build. I wanted to go for a small one, and in turn, I accidentally, just made a pretty big one. Right here, as you can see, I didn't want to go as quite as big. As you can see, I got to lift the chimney up some. I didn't think I would have to go that high. The rest of that chimney there can actually be straight off just a bricks. What I might do is at the top, I change it up a little bit. I might change it so that after it gets up out of the building, it comes up into like 2 stacks instead of that big 4 stack setup. So make it shrink down into maybe a 3 wide stack. And then we'll use a 3 wide stack for that. And then we'll do the flare out like we did before. Hold on 1 second. I got someone trying to rudely interrupt me as I'm sitting here trying to explain this. Being on the server, I had to get other people to actually go ahead and sleep because it would take me way too much to get back over here. But as you can see, I am on all this pink stuff. These are trees that are going to have to go. Now, if we go in and I got to raise land and do stuff, as you can see here, this is going to be up one higher than the land. I got to watch where I walk because there is an edge here somewhere. I am on it, but as you can see here is a wardrobe. This is all what it's going to look like. This is going to be the basic land level right here. It's the way it's going to look. I just have to collect a whole butt ton of materials to make this building. I've already started. It's right here, as you can see here. So yeah, I will probably be gathering the Church of the Star this is probably going to be one of my bigger builds that I've ever done, and it's partially not complete because I'm going to have a graveyard that comes out around the side, starting at this corner here, and then works its way out around, and it's going to be a large graveyard that's going to be lit up lightly, but just enough that it just kick spawns off using all kinds of tricks like, you know, torches under moss carpets and stuff like that. Um, so it's got a lot of work to do. Trying not to step on any of the berry bushes. I don't need to be pricked. So I got a lot of clearing out I have to do yet, and then filling back in and stuff like that. I do have some materials here. I do not have all the materials. Now, here is the material list we're going to need. Now, these stone bricks are going to be, ignore the grass blocks. We're going to ignore those. The stone bricks are going to be a combination of mossy stone bricks, crash stone bricks. Some of them will probably be replaced with a little bit of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. We have to get some vines, or we have to get moss. So we got a bunch of materials we got to gather. And like I said, I've started somewhat on that. I have some over there in the chest. Now, as you can see here, I have started with getting a bunch of cobblestone. I already have some mossy cobblestone from the spawner itself. So I got a whole bunch of cobblestone here, some andesite, because we would need andesite in certain spots. I'm going to need more bricks because I have to increase the size of that. And I just got to make sure that I don't destroy the opening drop points. As you can see, the zombies falling down there. They are continually moving because the spawner's right below us. It'll be soon. They will be entity cramming themselves to death. So I am still going to texture this like this all the way up. In my schematic, I did no texturing. I just wanted to get the basic schematics done, so that's why I have the granite, polished granite and stuff right here. Lots of wood. What I'm going to do is I am going to go on a area cleanup in this area, get everything to the level I need, get everything out of the way that I need out of the way, and then I'm going to continue on getting a bunch of materials. So I'll be back shortly once I got the majority of the materials, if not all the materials already good to go. Hello folks, and welcome back here. Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on here right now before we get into this church build. Alright, I have been doing a lot. As you can see, one, as I've been trying to get copper and gather stuff for this, I found some diamonds, and while I was doing that, killed a bunch of mobs, of course, and I enchanted my gear. Currently, we have a full diamond set. The only thing that doesn't have protection right now is the diamond helmet, or mending right now is the diamond helmet. I've got mending on everything that's diamond except for my axe and my helmet. I'm still working on the enchants for the sword and the shovel and the bow. I haven't even been actually looking at a bow. Unfortunately, that's another thing I could be looking at. Oh, goodness gracious. You're wondering, what about the Totem of Undying? Well, the village I use to do all my trading in, someone decided they were going to go and start a raid for certain mobs or stuff. And they never completed the raid. But within this, also, I lost my stonemason to get all my bricks from, so now I'm going to have to go get another stonemason built up. Lost two of my farmers that I had up there that were experts or masters, and I lost two more librarians also. So my village was a little beat up. Someone just came along and that really didn't look. They did put away a couple of the villagers that really didn't matter, but they left the ones that did matter, a few of the ones that did matter out. That's just an issue with playing on an SMP. But that's no big deal. We'll get those all fixed up. As you can see, I have been smelting up my copper ore like crazy and turning it into copper blocks so that we could oxidize it out here in our nice little copper field. David. Ah, I stole that from Pixel Riff. Ah. Anyways, this is not really a copper field. You know, this seems to be better to do it in the ground, even though it may look a little bit ugly, than it is in the water, like Fwip is trying to do it underwater. He don't know how much time he's been around his, but in between two different episodes of him showing it, he only had like 2 or 3 blocks that made it to the second stage of the first stage of oxidization, never making it to the second stage. I don't know how long he was around there. I'm not even gonna even quote on that. But we're going to get into building this right here, right now, and we're going to see it through a time lapse. Yes, time lapse. That is working. I have worked on getting a little bit of it laid out. I repositioned our way down into the kill chamber, and then we got a lot of building to do. So stick around here, and we're going to go and get it on. I am still smelting up copper right here, trying to get it all smelted up so that I can get it all turned into blocks. I have more back at the starter base, but yep, that's neither here or there. As you can see, that's some of the materials I came across. I came across a bunch more. All this that's smelting is what I just came across recently, so hopefully that gives us more than enough copper blocks, considering I needed quite a few copper stairs, 118, which is basically 2 stacks, and don't quite have it yet. And then I have a bunch of slabs too, and a few blocks. So I needed roughly 3 stacks, and this should maybe, hopefully, get me pretty dang close. Well, let's get on with the build, shall we? Oh, hello everyone. As you can see around here from the cut, there is a little difference in some of the blocks around here, mainly the copper blocks. That's because off camera I've been doing a little bit of resource gathering, mainly copper, because after looking at my list of materials, there is a lot of copper needed. Just copper stairs is 119. That's 119 blocks of copper stairs. I also have cut copper of 34. Then I have cut copper slabs, which is another 29, which is basically 30, so that's 15 more blocks. And then I have some blocks of copper, which is 27. So that is a whole butt ton of copper. And as you know, copper's not super easy to get. I have, however, been using my wonderful fortune axe, and also with that I have gotten some diamond gear all geared up, and I got myself pretty well enchanted up. Now I did not record that just because, you know, it happened as I was trying to get more copper, finding diamonds. As I find diamonds, forging them, I would turn them into iron, so I was more protected. So when I ran into stuff like creepers, I wouldn't get blown up. As you can see, I have blast protection here, protection 3 here, protection 4 here, protection 4 here. I just need to get another protection 3 book to add it to there, so that's protection 4. And this is protection 4, so when I get my elytra, I have at least 2 protection 4s and then a blast protection 4, which is some of the best combination way to set it up. Now, I will work sooner or later on a complete set of fire resist gear, so when I go into the nether, I don't have to worry, but my first goal has been everything else. As you can see, I have not got a sword. I did get a shovel, 2 picks, and an axe. My axe is getting a little low on the durability. It's 1/5 of what it should be. I still haven't found an axe. I don't want Fortune, I want Silk Touch on my axe, but I've tried a couple rerolls and I've just not got it. But anyways, let's take a quick look at what we have got here at the end of that short time lapse. We'll get back into some more of this. As you can see, I have gone through and I've actually put on doors from since the time lapse, and I've lit areas up, as you can see here. Thing I've noticed about the zombie spawner is that it's the zombie hurt mechanic comes into a real bad play. As you can see here, we have built up the whole second layer. On top of these, each one of these is going to be a lectern. Alright, I do have some lecterns down here in the thing already. And then on top of that, we're going to put another trapdoor. So I'll quickly show you what that's going to look like. Once I get my lecterns, I need 2 of them, and I need a trapdoor. Now, the one lectern is going to go right here, which may end up with a book on it. As sort of the preacher's stand, he can walk back and forth, the altar in the thing. Now, I do plan on getting a few, probably 4 villagers in here. So the lecterns up here are going to go like so, and then we're going to put, nope. Ooh, that was almost not good. Like that. And that's going to be our banister all the way around. That's quite a few lecterns. I've been working on my villagers, as I said before. They were goofed up quite well. I've been working on all those, getting those powered back up so that I have that. Now down here in the basement, this is a spare room. There's going to be a bed in here. And I'll probably put a little table or chest or barrel there. I'll just put that on, but that's there to cut light. Everything's light our way down into the spawn grinder, and as you've seen, we did a little work down here. This is not complete yet. I still got to get the furnaces to replace these 3 blocks. Yeah, blast furnaces. This has been a lot bigger project than I thought. I have over an hour and a half in just this portion of the build, and then we built. I've been using this to get experience and stuff like that, so we can enchant and then repair our equipment. We've been killing zombies left and right, so that go in the garbage, that can go over there. And this is the garbage bin that I almost jumped right down in. So I did build a garbage bin into this so we can get rid of all leather armor. This here, our little smelter, our blast furnace smelter, is going to be for smelting this stuff down here. I do have a lot more work to do on this, which is going to be in more of a time lapse coming up. Oops, that's not what I wanted to look at. I'm going to need another iron sword, and I got an iron shovel from killing zombies. Now the bad thing, as I said in here, I got a clock down there, but I do not have a item frame to put it in, and when it gets dark like it is now, the zombie hurt mechanic, I end up getting a whole bunch of different zombies coming around, and one time I had such a size of a swarm that it was huge. I had about 50 zombies here. So the zombie swarm mechanic like that works great in copper farms, and we have one here in the server. It's just a matter, I don't know how to use it. Go set up. And I haven't figured out how it works exactly. So this is basically what I've been doing because I want all the copper to be maximum aged. I have picked up each and every one of the ages so that I have. Ooh, ow. Ooh, ow. Ooh, uh-oh, creeper, 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 creeper. I have picked up one of all the ages so that I do have the recipes if I need them. And all that. But we're going to get right back in here. I'm trying to do some different things here, so with everything I'm doing. So please, if you really enjoyed this video, and snap, come here. I'm over here, creeper. If you've enjoyed this video, which I hope you have, please come on in. Come on in. The water's fine. Oh crap. Creeper 101, how to deal with a creeper. Have them blow up in water. They don't do any destruction, and you take very minimum damage. See? No damage. No destruction. So, if you have an ouch! Right in the face. Goodness gracious, let's look up. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and click subscribe to keep up to date with all this stuff that's going on. So let's go ahead and get back into some more time-lapse. Like I said, I am working on trying to figure these things out. So, oh hey, look, that just did what it needed to do. Right in front of us. Haha! All right, I am trying to figure a few new things out with editing and recording. So if you like them, again, click like, leave a comment below, and make sure, if you're not, subscribe. Now let's get back into the build, shall we? after that fun long time lapse we have there, and yes, the church exterior is done. Oh, that took forever. Yes, it did. So now let's go ahead and see it in 3, 2, 1. There we go. As you can see, I still got a lot of exterior work to do. I got a little bit of work to do on it. I have to get the windows in here. I have windows in there. I have all the windows in all the first floor. The second floor needs its windows. The tower needs its windows to be finished off. I almost thought about taking these corners of the towers and doing like I did. Oopsie. I need a. We'll fix it. I'll fix that in a minute. That's supposed to be a wall and not a brick. So I was thinking about maybe doing the same thing, and I think I'm gonna make this go down one more, put the brick underneath, and then put the wall on top of it on both corners. I really hadn't got a chance to look at the front since I'm in it, and I goofed up right here. That's not, brick is not also supposed to be there, but on the other side, it's done. Alright, here is the front. I still have to do all the terraforming to make the road come from over there. As you can see that torch right there, that is where a bridge is going to come from over to here, and then with the road this goes winding around and then goes up to there, and then that road is also going to come over here, windy a little bit, probably right through this tree. Then over this way on this side of this pond is going to stay. I just have to get dirt laid up in there, and then that's going to be on the front side. I'm going to take all the dirt off the side, and I'm going to make it a little bit different. I'm going to completely close this one in over here. That's going to be a little pond there, and then in the back is going to be the graveyard. I haven't got to working on that. I still have all my junk back there. Ouch. So, as you can see, the whole, like I said, the exterior is done. All the first floor windows are completed and done. As you can see here, as we come over here, also, I still got a lot of the interior to do that you're not going to see. I'm just going to do that as I can get it done. I still need a butt ton of lecterns to go along here, and then on top of those are going to be more trap doors. In the corners we're going to have light poles and stuff like that. I still have to do the chandeliers in here. I have pictures that I'm going to be putting up in here also, and some other things that are going to be going on in here. As you can see, the zombies are slowly going up. I have to finish the bedroom in here. I got the wardrobe in. There's a couple like blocks that need to go in there. This also needs to change into a bookshelf, I believe. I have everything in my spec. We got the inside of here done, which the roofing and the lighting, which is looking really good. All right, here is our main chamber. That is the priest's sleeping chambers, 3 of them. There's going to be 3 beds in here. There is going to be the lectern, which is going to be open, so that's going to allow a librarian. There's going to be right here is going to be a brewing stand, and then a brewing stand right there. All right, and we come over here, we see the star window. We'll see that from the outside too. We got some little things to do up in here, and then we got the chandeliers to bring in here also with our lanterns. Now, as I did say, I was thinking about doing this, and I did do this. I completely changed this into a back door. Let me go sleep real quick, and then we'll continue on with the tour. I will be terraforming a lot of this land, doing a little bit of flattening, doing a little bit of changing. Probably going to bring it out to about that tree at a rough level, and that's where the graveyard is going to go. It's going to go over here. It's going to start off the corner. I'm going to, like I said, terraform this pond so it's more towards the front area. Now we're going to have the path go all over here. And there's going to be a gate over here that you can come through. This I'm probably going to completely terraform this hill completely out, and the path is going to go continue on over there to the skeleton spawner, which is going to be a I think a water mill or a lumber mill, using water power and sol and stuff like that. As you can see, here is the star on the outside. There is a few minor issues up there on the top. There's a couple spots that are spawnable. I am trying to figure out how to make them despawnable, but I got my nice fireplace all put in. I do like it a lot. I put that door there because I had a creeper follow me up here, as you saw during the time lapse, and he kind of blew up some stuff. So there is a view from top of the church. Right here, there is the fireplace. I actually really like this chimney. It's big, it's hefty here in the middle. As you can see, it starts pushing itself up or into more of the chimney here, giving it your little different variations here or there. I might take that up one higher. Try not to have these all at the similar heights. These two are similar, but they're at kind of different heights. So up here, everything is spawn proof. Even these blocks down in here, other than, the trap door, these blocks are not spawnable because I hid lighting in behind here. I was going to do the same thing here, but when you view it from the side, if I get over here, you can see the block right there, so you would be able to see it. Over here to stop spawns, just like it did on the other side, I replaced, these were spruce, I replaced these with dark oak trapdoors, and then I took these dark oak trapdoors and put them there, so that is all spawn proof. These are all, I believe, all spawn proof out through here also, because that's the only spot that they could spawn would be that one right there, and I think this one, but I think this lantern here is bright enough that it actually hits that. So up through here, these are half slabs, these are full blocks, and then this is all spawn proofed. As you can see, I did that over there, that I did over here. In here, this is spawn proof. We have the lantern right here. I could actually move the lantern over here, and that would push some light out this way, but it doesn't do me really any good. We got a bell here that we can ring. Church bell, of course. In here, we have our tower. We have a little, this is not for actual landing, but these are going to have windows in here. And since I am in here, where did I goof? Right here. All right, I need to take this one right here out. All right. And, well, it looks like I goofed on all three sides. So I need to take, ow. Ow. So I need to take that one out, and I need to take that one out. And it's down there. So I will get to it in a minute. So I fixed those little goof pups. I still have to put the windows in here. Since this is a walk-in spot, I'm going to put, I think, more of the polished right here on the bottom to signify the bottom of the window seal. Like that signifies the bottom, and then we have a top. And through here we have the second floor, which you can get through the stairwell over there. And this is going to have lecterns and some benches made out of dark oak along in here, and then there's going to be windows in here also. These are not going to get the polished andesite, just the tower ones are getting the polished andesite. So there's a little difference in the windows. Again, right here you can see I haven't removed this because I'm trying to figure out how to deal with those spawn points up there. So, but everything is completed. The frame is completed. Now I just have to do decorations. I am going to do that off camera, just because I think that's going to be better that way. Some windows that are openable right there. This hallway is well lit. I can remove that now. I need one up here, I think. So, and let's see if any down here. Nope. Down here, we come into the basement. There's going to be a living quarter in here. There's going to be a bed right there for a villager. And in here, there's going to be one village. Zombies are getting killed. I still have to put the blast furnaces in here. In here, I'm going to try to trap a couple zombie villagers in the corner and then a zombie in the middle. And then I'm going to have one villager down here that's going to work as a priest, and it kind of make it look like they're trying to understand the zombie disease and how to cure the other two zombie villagers. And this is going to be an off-limits zone, so I will probably put a sign, priest. Oh well, where could I put that sign? I'll figure it out. I'll put a sign that says priests only there, and you say, okay, now where's the zombie spawner? Well, it's right over here. And we got a chicken, and this chicken, I did notice one thing about, which I'm not fond of, the spawners, is that it spawns chicken jockeys, and in turn, those chicken jockeys actually walk through this whole thing. So it kind of makes it for a little pain in the butt, but other than that, it's pretty good setup. I've never had that type of issue, so where did I get gunpowder? Shouldn't be gunpowder in there. Well, now I'm really confused. I have built up a second chest. We have this chest. This chest is going to start filling up. I do not have an auto sorter, so I have to kind of sort it myself. Hello, Mr. Chicken. I do have the garbage can over here hiding in the corner, so we get rid of all of our leathers and stuff like that. Leather and non-essential items that we don't want. The zombie spawner is working fine. No real major issues, and you can always come up here and watch the zombies appear and then get pushed down in. Again, I don't know where that creeper gunpowder came from, but whatever. These holes here are for actually maybe getting the zombie to come in here. I do want to purify these villagers. And then, of course, there's one in here too, to trap the zombie in here. Just get him to follow me in through the middle in the building, and then he'll drop down in here. And we can heal him up with just a potion or something. And he's going to stay right there. They're going to try to figure out just the kind of story behind the church, why it's here. And oh, look, you dum-dum. Get out of my way. You cannot climb a ladder very well, can you? Yeah, whatever. So, everything is working as planned. The build took a lot longer than expected. Again, this is my first time doing something like this massive. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, oh please, make sure you leave a like, and if you're not, subscribe. With that all being said, I'm going to get out of here as I eat this last piece of steak and say we will see you again soon in the next episode, where we're going to be working on the skeleton spawner building above. Like I said, it's going to be a lumber mill, so expect that to be coming in the next episode. It's going to take me a little time, so it may take a couple weeks with my limited schedule to be able to get it one out, just like it took me a couple of weeks to get this one out. Again, I appreciate you watching all the way through this. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.